Good stuff. Hello fam, we're in BGC today at the OG Del Union Coffee and Civics of the City of the Union. Just came from picking up a new pair of shoes, so I just wanted to show you guys because I want to put them on feet now. It's a delayed W. I got these while I was traveling. And so I'm only getting to pick them up and open them up now, but there's something that I actually wanted since late last year, and it's quite fitting because the collaborator on this sneaker just announced their final tour, the Final Chamber. So those of you who know what's going on know what this sneaker is about to be, or you looked in the thumbnail, which is kind of the obvious way to figure it out. All right, let's open up the sneakers. This is the black Nike sportswear box, and it's a drawer style box. So let's see if I can pull it up this way. There's paper. You'd think I opened enough pair of shoes that I'd know that there'd be paper, that there's something in there, but I don't. It says Nike Dunk High Retro PRM, which means premium, black/pollen-white, size 9.5, which is my size. Drawer style box. Let's open it up. So these drawer style boxes, they have a spot that they stop at. They're kind of locked in place. I've been waiting years for this. Yeah. This is... Oops. I gotta rip that out now. I got the paper in my bread pudding. This is the bread pudding. I got the paper in it. Now I have to rip it. These are the re-release retro of the Dunk Retro OG Wu-Tang Clan Dunk. Alright, super thrilled to get this pair. Very nice retro of the Dunk. I don't have any Dunk Highs currently, and this is going to be the only pair that I own. It's on the tail end of the Dunk hype, but I feel like the Wu-Tang hype will never die. Wu-Tang will never die. Despite the fact that they did just announce their final tour. The Final Chamber will be the farewell tour of the Wu-Tang Clan. If you're not familiar with the Wu-Tang Clan, load it up on Spotify. If you are a fan of rap at all, you need to know the roots. They're not really roots, they're kind of mid-90s to late 90s into this era. You know the names: Method Man, Ghostface Killah, and the OG RZA. So if you are a true fan of the Wu-Tang, this is a must cop. Here in Manila, they were a delayed drop, meaning they didn't really come out at the time when they came out late last year in time for Christmas. They did a special release for fans who were in the top listenership on Spotify. While I am a fan, I was not part of that, and I had to wait for it to come out in store here, and they have finally come out in store here in Atmos, Manila. If you do need a pair or want a pair, you can still go and pick them up in Atmos, Manila, because it's kind of a delayed drop coming out after the hype. Alright, first things first, very nice leather. Fits true to size. It is not a SB Dunk, so it doesn't have the zoom in sole or the thick tongue, which means that there's a lot more space inside of the shoe, and that means that you can go true to size as with any other Dunk High. Leather on this release is premium. They really went out of their way to make not only a Dunk that was true to the original one that they had released, but also one that was very, very high quality. Much like the Stash and the Futura releases, this is kind of like the third for me in like the OG hip-hop culture releases. And one of the things that I still continue to love about the Wu-Tang Clan is that they're kind of the poster child for misunderstood, right? They were very graphic in their words, in their rap, in their hip-hop, but they were always kind of the proponents of the culture being like a sport, right? That it was a place to spend your energy and be competitive in a way that kept you off the streets, kept you out of gangs, kept you out of violence. You spent that energy instead on breakdancing, on graffiti tagging, on battle rap, and kind of that attempt to be the best was synonymous with hip-hop culture's development. And the belief was that spending the energy there and challenging each other there was a more healthy way than gangbanging and taking it out in a violent method on the streets. And so kind of to bookend their career, these were originally released as kind of an illegal, I think they only made something like 40 pairs, legendary. If you wanted one of these before they dropped it last December, you probably had to pay somewhere in the realm of like 2.5 million pesos for a pair. And now you can walk into Atmos and pick up a pair. Resellers gonna hate it because they don't get to make those premiums. They feel less special. Collectors will know whether or not they have the original pair or this retro, and so it doesn't matter that much to them. But for the rest of us who have been fans for decades, waited 25 years since the original Wu-Tang Dunk came out in that secret slash subversive release, because Nike didn't even know, like the CEO and stuff, they didn't know. It was just like a little pet project of one guy inside the company. For the rest of us, this is the final chamber. This is the end for Wu-Tang Clan. This is probably the last Wu-Tang sneaker we'll ever see, since it's a farewell tour. But dollar bills, y'all. Wu-Tang forever. Nika hates it. Oh, there's Nico with her head in her hands. No, you know why it's black and white? You know it's black and you know why it's yellow and white? Because common theme in the Wu-Tang Clan is to call themselves the Killer Bees. So they say, like, where my killer bees at? They just the killer bees, right?
Okay.
It's funny because like Wu-Tang Clan is like one of those OG hip-hop crews where you never knew who was in it and who, not just who was in it, but who would show up, really. So they have like covers where the dudes didn't show up for the pictures, but you knew when you were in the family. This shoe is a dedication to hip-hop, the history, the family, and the end of an era. And with that, cheers to our family and end of an era here at Del Union. Peace. If you haven't been to Del Union, they're here on the third floor, fully booked for now, and they will be operating here till the end of the month. So it'll be the end of Del Union as we know it here in fully booked. And I just want to congratulate them on a great year of great food and beverage. And I can't wait to see what's next. Peace out, fam. I wish you guys good luck, good health, great pickups. You can get these at Atmos Manila, down the street here in BGC. Wu-Tang for life. Peace. Let's eat some bread pudding.